It's Joanna here at Grace Church in St. Helena, and this is part 2 in our Zoom series. And this section is about how to join a meeting. So, at this point, you should have already downloaded Zoom. You went to the download center on the Zoom website and found the download, opened it, installed it, and then figured out where to find this little Zoom icon on your computer each time that you need to log into a meeting. And now you're ready. So this is what should pop up on a Mac as soon as you click to open your Zoom app. And you have two options, to join a meeting or to sign in. So the first really important thing to say is that you never need to sign in. You don't have to even have an account with Zoom in order to participate in any of the meetings that happen at Grace. You might need an account with Zoom if you're using Zoom for personal reasons with your family or friends. And then there are kind of limitations. There's a free account version where you can have like up to 40 minutes of a meeting. And then if you want to pay for an account, a monthly subscription, then you can have unlimited minutes. But also if the person you're talking to has a Zoom account, they can just send you a link and then you don't actually have to sign up. So we're really just concerned with join a meeting at this point, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to click on that. You get here, and I'm going to enter my name because when I join the meeting, I'm going to want to be known as Joanna Normoyle every time I join. So I'll ask it to remember my name for future meetings. I also want to not connect my audio or video right off the bat when I join a meeting. That's just my personal preference so that I have a chance to turn those things on individually when I'm in the meeting and ready to start talking and being seen. And then the next thing you need is a meeting ID. And the way things work at Grace, everything has a meeting ID associated with it. You might have seen like a link for something, but a meeting ID works to get you to the same place that link would. So let's go back to the Grace webpage, right? And here's an example of a webinar ID, or a meeting ID. This one is particular to Sunday morning church service. So another thing to know is that if you have a meeting or something you participate in that happens and it repeats every week or every couple of weeks, the same 9-digit code or link will always work for that meeting. We just try to make it like less complicated. If you belong to a small group, every time you try to go to small group, you can go back to the same original email that you got from your small group leader, find that meeting ID or link, and either click on the link from a website or enter the meeting ID that you find directly into your Zoom app right here. I find it to be a lot less susceptible to problems that could occur if you just open your app, find the meeting ID, and enter it directly, and then click join. That's my recommendation. But you can also use links. Links are fine. You might see a link in an email, like a https:// Zoom, whatever, and then a code, and you can click on that too. So let's go ahead and enter a meeting ID.